Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interest. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes can either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com.
Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey.
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's
Kamen Entchev. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Alex Tellez. Ready for a big show, Alex? The practice squad is in a great spot. There's 10 headliners left, counting the secondary headliners in 16 boxes, rather. That is some incredible odds. We have a few authentics. Calvin Johnson authentic, DJ Moore authentic. How about this? Dan Marino authentic and a Jared Goff authentic. So the practice squad should get cleared out. This program should be gone by the end of the noon show. The vault still has 7 headliners and 15 boxes, including 3 vault keys. Brand new jersey series, all the headliners out there. Brand new mini helmet series. We did 2 boxes last night. All the headliners out there. Diamonds, 12 and 22 chance. Slabs, 9 and 15 chance. So pretty much every series is either at about 50% chance at a headliner. Either a little bit better or a little bit worse, but the odds are through the roof. Cannot wait to get started. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. It's a nice little Friday here.
Yeah.
The Combine's been going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's about it.
Are you a big Combine fan? Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I like seeing, I like seeing what the guys do, but don't really look too much into as far as, oh, that guy ran a great 40 time, that guy didn't. That type of stuff.
What does it matter what a lineman runs?
No, it doesn't matter. There's like this 366-pound guy ran a 5.2. I was like, when is he going to have to run a 40-yard dash? I don't know. So let's get the show started, though. 2 virtual dice. Looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll here. Let's see. We got 2 and a 2. That won't do. 1 and a 1. That definitely won't do. How about this? 4 and a 4. 8. My favorite number. That was a dice roll last night. Had a great show. So should be a great show today. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what we're chasing today. Chase item of the day. We got the mini helmets. That's a good chase. Should have no problem knocking out at least 1 break, maybe many, in the mini helmets. So New Jersey series is the first pre-fill. And then, of course, the practice squad double, which is what I anticipate is going to be the hottest break in the room this afternoon, Alex, with 16 boxes left. So Mark Stoner, Josh Bartholomew, Matthew Redfield, welcome Matthew, new guy, Richard Williams, Corey Rumpf, and Steven Zimmerman in the jersey break. So jersey, if I could spell here, single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. First come, first serve on that box number. Not 31, number 1. And then practice squad double to follow, and then we'll see what we'll do afterwards. We are close on the next jersey, 4 to go. Mini helmets are 5 away, Alex. Practice squad single, 6 to go, and the diamond double, only 2 to go. That's a series for all the boxes we did last night. I couldn't believe it. It was more than 60 boxes and not a single diamond box.
That's insane.
That's like the best series in the room, pound for pound. I know Patty Mahomes went, but there is a lot of great headliners in there in the diamonds. So I'll give you guys about 30 to 40 seconds here on a box number for the jerseys. Otherwise, we will go to our wheel to the side. Going to the Bulls game tonight. That's why I'm here early today. Little
great game.
switcheroo. Yeah, well, perfect because it works out well. Don't have to take a day off.
Yeah.
Don't have to take a vacation day or anything. I can actually work the early show and still get to the UC in time. 9 p.m. tip-off on ESPN, Bulls and Bucks. I've already got my bet in over 29.5 points for Giannis. That's the pick tonight.
There you go.
Colin and I rode the Warriors last night, -3.5. Paid off well for us. All right, I guess we're going to the wheel here. Wheel's going to pick our number. It's a New Jersey series, I think out of 30, I believe. The New Jersey series is. So go to our 1 to 30 wheel here. And let's see what we got here in the jerseys. How about this? How about the very last box in the series? Box 30 in the jerseys. 3-0. So I'll get that off the ticker. I'll get you guys thrown in the randomizer. And we will rock and roll with the jersey series. How's everyone doing today? A little bit quiet in the chat here. I know you guys are just filtering in for the noon show. But how's everyone doing on this beautiful, beautiful Friday morning? Let me know, guys, in the chat. 6, 7, and 8 clicks. Corey up top's got the NFC North. Mark right below in the NFC South. Josh, NFC East, NFC West. Steven in the AFC North. Matthew's got the AFC South. Richard, AFC East. And Richard in the AFC West in the Sackman jerseys. So, box 30. The very last box in the series. How about that? Out of 30, right, Alex?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh, you got the Jordans on today. I know Alex is bringing in that jersey series from the back. So we'll have box 30 here in a second. We are now 1 to go in that diamond double box. 1 lone spot left in the diamonds. And the practice squad double is coming up next. So we'll have 2 diamond boxes coming up. The top series in the room. A lot of great stuff in there. Jared Goff, Barry Sanders, Sean Alexander, Speedflex, Aaron Donald, J.J. Watt, Jason Witten, Michael Irvin, Adrian Peterson, and Eli Manning. Just some of the headliners in the Diamond Series. So Chase today is the mini helmets, by the way, for the guys that just tuned in. Ronald, Ryan, Matthew, Chris, Josh, Steven, Justin, Sean, Allie, Taylor, Corey, Richard, Matthew, Keith, Josh. You guys are great. All these guys ordering this morning, making moves on that break page. We'll get started with 30 of 30 in the Sackman Jersey Series. We start with how we often start our shows, Alex. That would be with the Dallas Cowboy Hall of Famer. There's so many of them, so many Dallas Cowboys in the break room, and so many Dallas Cowboy Hall of Famers. How about Mel Renfro? This is a different look to this jersey. Almost looks like a Lion jersey or a Colt jersey, but this is a Cowboy jersey. Hall of Fame 96 for Mel Renfro. That is the NFC East, and that is Josh. What's up, Josh? Congrats on Mel Renfro. Here we go. Ron's in the chat. What's up, Ron? You know, just breaking boxes, man. Same old, same old. It has been a busy, busy break room all week, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's always busy, but it's just been a little bit extra busy this week. We've had a blast. Mel Renfro, by the way, part of that 50-plus interception club, 10-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champion, An absolute icon. There we go. Love to hear it, Josh.
Yeah.
The Sackman jerseys were a great price. Glad I got an email as a reminder. Now, this is what's a great thing about our break room. We have all sorts of entry points. Obviously, you know, the diamond helmets, the vault, those are high-end series where the names are bigger. The authentic helmets are in there. Those are worth more, but we have entry points for everybody. Even as, you know, $26, anyone can get in. If you win with one spot, no doubt profiting in the jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to Jeff sending out that email this morning. I think he's in New York, actually.
Ooh.
But said a thing before he went to bed last night or this morning before he left. I don't know. But shout out to Jeff. Edson, I'll drop in the live break page link for you, man. This is where you get your breaks. Here's that link. William Maynard is a Cowboy fan, of course, says nice jersey. I like it because it's a little different, right?
Yeah.
A little bit different here on Mel Renfro. All right, for the guys that are just tuning in, probably the hottest break today is going to be the practice squad. We have just 16 boxes left, 10 headliners, including 4 authentic helmets. That's coming up next. Take note, for $90 in a double or $45 in a single, you can get yourself an authentic helmet. Normally, our authentic breaks are $87 a spot, so this one could be quite a bargain. Obviously, there is a mixer, Alex. There's some minis, some jerseys, but that is the bargain break, as I say. I say it's the break that unites everybody, right?
Oh, yeah.
The high spenders or the guys who play the low-end series kind of unites the entire break room, the practice squad.
What I like to see is a diamond double getting filled. That should be the hottest break.
I hope so. That's always the goal. If it was always like, are we going to attack the best break, then we'd always just do diamonds. And we do diamonds a lot, but it's not always the case. But anytime we do diamonds, I get excited. Practice squad double is next. Practice squad double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. 2 box numbers. Josh, Gisela, Mark, Josh, Jamie, Sean, Austin, and Steven. If Sean's out there, I'll give him first dibs at these numbers. I know we called the number last night a little bit. I guess we missed it, Colin and I. So I know he won, I think, box 5 last night. So if you're out there, Sean, I can give you one of these 2 numbers, even if someone else beats you. Otherwise, it's going to be first come, first serve. 1 number reserved for Sean, 1 number for everybody else. But if Sean doesn't say something, we're just going to go with the first 2 numbers we see from the other guys. Or we can just go to the wheel if nobody wants a number. But I'll tell you, last night at least, box number mojo was cooking, Alex. Ooh. It was box number mojo after box number mojo.
It's real.
The whole night. It is very much real. So, hit me with 2 box numbers, guys, in the practice squad. I have yet to see any of these guys or gals in the chat yet today. So if you're out there, hashtag show yourself. Show yourself. I hate going to the wheel personally, Alex, because I think it's more interactive. If the guys are calling out numbers, it does make it a lot more fun for me, at least.
Yeah, definitely. I'm the same way.
Yeah, Steven is in here. Steven Crowell wants 8 and 25. All right, Steven. I have not heard from Sean, so we are going to do 8 and 25. Oh, Justin wanted 13. He's a little bit late, though. Steven was first with 8 and 25 in the practice squad.
Worked out perfect. They were stacked on top of each other.
Nice. We got my favorite number, and we got the steroid box here. 8 and 25 on the way in the practice squad double box. There's some good double up possibilities here. If you're a Dolphin fan, you get Dan Marino and Tua with the AFC East. How about the NFC North if you're a Lion fan? Calvin Johnson and Jared Goff. And both of those are, get this, Alex, authentic helmets.
Ooh, that Calvin Johnson's still out there?
It's a ripped Calvin Johnson, a custom authentic.
Gosh.
And we somehow didn't get it done last night.
In a practice squad, too.
In a practice squad. And you can't make this stuff up. So 7 and 8 clicks. Josh Underwood up top. Josh has the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Mark Stoner. Gisela Luster in the NFC East. We got Justin Antrim, NFC West. Stephen Crowell, AFC North. Jamie Henson, AFC South. Sean Blasco, AFC East. And Josh Bartholomew, AFC West. So we'll go with 8 first, 25 to follow in the practice squad. Also, the NFC North has DJ Moore in there too. So there's 3 NFC North authentic headliners, Colin. Or Steven, rather. Not Steven, Alex.
You got it all right.
Third time's the charm, baby. Alex. Oh, that's funny. All right, this is going to be easy. It's not a Boston College item, Alex. It is a 49er jersey. It's the RomoCop, Bill Romanowski, NFC West, Justin Antrim. This guy is just so good at winning jerseys. He's about a 50-50 guy in the jersey series with 1 spot. Should be a 12.5 chance to win. He's been winning about 50%. Jumps in the practice squad. Out comes a jersey. 4-time Super Bowl champion, former Pro Bowl linebacker Bill Romanowski, considered one of the dirtiest players in the history of football. There was one of those ESPN countdowns that was the Sports Century dirtiest guys ever, and he was like 4th or 5th dirtiest football player of all time.
I believe it.
So this guy in the bottom of the pile, you don't want to know what was happening.
No, I don't.
It was not PG rated. Yeah, Latino Heat's got me blushing apparently, right? I couldn't get his name right. I was too nervous in the presence of the Morning King this morning. Justin Antrim. Good job, Justin. Guess I work with all you guys. I'm about 99% on getting the names right.
I think you work with the most different amount of people. It's 4 people, right?
Nah, yeah, because it used to be Steven like 3 times a week, but now I got you, Robbie, Colin, and Steven. And I think the only guy I work with...
Oh, and Daniel.
And Daniel.
So you got 5. You get a whole...
I get everybody. I get the whole rotation these days. So it's always good to work with different guys here. Everybody on the staff is fantastic. All right, good job, Justin. Bill Romanowski. Guy's hot in the break room. And guess what? The headliner ratios, Alex, just got better. I went and come in saying 10 in 16 chance. With now it's 10 in 15 chance. That is 2 and 3. Don't have to be a math major to crack the math on that one. 2 and 3 chance at a headliner. Daniel Kyler was part of the chase early in the night. Last night it was Bills night in the break room. We had multiple Bills fans chasing that Josh Allen jersey. Went down to the very last box, and a relatively new customer, Nicholas, got it because he had 6 out of 8 spots. We had a Patriot fan in there, though, and we're calling him the Sith Lord, trying to get the Bills fans.
That's a good one.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Hines Ward, in which series, my man? We pulled the Hines Ward in the jerseys last night. I don't know if we have a Hines Ward right now. Do we, Alex?
Maybe he's a filler, but not as a headline.
Yeah, I think Ron is thinking of the jerseys last night. Now, those came and went, Alex. We actually had 1 jersey to finish off early in the show for the old series, and all 35 last night in that series went, including Hines Ward.
I think Staubach was like one of the first items that came out of the practice squad yesterday in the early show.
Yeah, William, that one is gone. Roger the Dodger is gone. If you're looking for Cowboys, though, we do have Emmitt Smith in here still. Mr. Smith. All right, here we go. Box 25. I always call it the steroid box. What do we got in here? It's a full-size helmet, Alex. Full-size helmet. Is it headliner time? Oh, my gosh. It's not a headliner, but this is kind of getting crazy. The filler practice squad authentic helmets. One of the best linebackers in the last 15, 20 years. Former Pro Bowler Navarro Bowman. Salute the service. And would you look at that? Justin, 1 spot. And he's got another W. Congrats, Justin, on your, actually, back-to-back Niners.
Yeah.
And both 53 and both Pro Bowl linebackers, Navarro Bowman and Bill Romanowski.
How about that?
Call this guy the Niner collector, Justin. And now what does that mean, Alex? It's now a 10 in 14 chance at a headliner. And we just had an authentic salute the service filler. So, did I say the practice squad would be hot today? It should be gone. I mean, it really should be gone in the next hour. I don't think it'll be here by 2 o'clock. Only way it's not gone is if there's 2 boxes left and all the headliners are gone. Which with the ratios right now, seems kind of unlikely, right? So good job, Justin Navarro Bowman. I can tell you what the hit video is going to be. It's going to be Marino and Calvin Johnson.
Oh, it better be.
That's unless we pull something out of the diamonds as an addition, which is very possible. Big names: Eli Manning, Adrian Peterson, Michael Irvin, Jason Witten, Aaron Donald, a Hydro Speed Flex, Sean Alexander. We got Barry Sanders and Jared Goff. And most of those helmets that I listed are, either like a Flash, a Lunar, camo in Barry Sanders' case, a lot of custom looking lids. Not necessarily, chromes or anything, but flashes and stuff like that. Great, I appreciate you guys, says Justin. Thank you, Justin. I always tell these guys you can't win if you don't play, right?
Exactly.
And he got in the ball game, and he got himself a dub. 2 dubs, actually. All right, here's that Diamond Series Alex and I have been bumping. This is, we say 22 boxes left, 12 headliners left, but really, they're all kind of headliners in the trenches, Alex. This is cream of the crop series here in the UA Live Break Room. Trenches Diamonds, the double box. So, Diamond Double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Another jersey break to follow as well. And Practice Squad single was only 2 spots to go, Alex.
That's it. Make it 1 now.
Make it 1 now. So, and we always have a single up on every series. I know the double box breaks are, I've noticed, the most popular in the room by a pretty big margin. I know we don't usually run doubles in the jerseys because we want to keep one lower entry point, but the series like the Diamonds, the Vault, the Practice Squad, where we offer a single and a double, the double tends to be considerably more popular. But for the guys that only want to spend $45, we do leave you guys that option of the single. It is going nowhere. 999, you got to email customer service as far as shipping goes. Alex and I don't have anything to do with shipping, so if you have a shipping related question, you got to contact customer service. This break room, this company, Alex, is special. It's not somebody, we're not breaking out of our basement. We're not buddies out of our basement. It's a legit company. We have multiple departments, and as far as shipping goes, that's its own separate department. They work close with customer service, so if you email customer service, they can let you know about your item, whether it's shipped or not. 2 to 3 business days once it ships, Alex. Typically, we do send a tracking number on the email if you win.
Yes.
But I can't say, for every single item because I don't actually ship it myself. Thank goodness for these guys. The shipping team is, kind of working overtime, I'll be honest. I know we say we ship Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
It's been so busy.
But we might be a little bit backed up given that we've done more than 600 boxes this week.
It's been insane.
So I always tell the guys, just be a little bit patient, but they will take care of you on the shipping end.
We've been closing out like 3+ series a show.
Yes, yes.
It
has been insane, which is a good problem to have.
Yeah.
A good problem to have because the boxes are getting knocked out like crazy. All right, Josh wants 5 and 29. By the way, Ali in this break, or Ali actually. It could be Ali. Let us know what squad you like and how you heard about UA. So we'll do 5 and 29. Thank you, Josh, on those diamond boxes. The Donovan McNabb box and the LeGarrette Blunt box here.
I didn't know you were Colin Rudiso.
I am. I actually really like Donovan McNabb because I grew up watching him, and he's from the Chicago area, so I thought it was cool he was from Chicago. So that is low-key one of my all-time favorite quarterbacks. I don't advertise it too much around Colin, but I do love Donovan McNabb.
Did you know someone in our break room intercepted him in high school?
No way.
Brandon Combs.
Oh, interesting. I never heard that story.
He intercepted Donovan.
What position did Brandon Combs play?
I think linebacker, maybe?
Wow, that's cool. Good to know. I'll actually have to ask him. I'll probably see him in passing today, so I have to ask him about that interception. That's something special to remember, no doubt about that. McNabb didn't throw a lot of picks in the NFL, so I don't imagine he threw too many in high school either. So 6, 7, and 8. You're probably too young to remember this, Alex, but there was a lot of great commercials with Donovan McNabb. His mom was in the commercials for the soup commercials. I think it was Chunky Noodle Soup. Some of the best commercials any pro league has ever put out. McNabb and his mom. Josh Herwick in the NFC North. Alex Mathis, NFC South. Timothy Hackett, NFC East. Alex has the NFC West. Brandon Fox, AFC North. Ali or Allie in the AFC South. Anthony, AFC East. And Ronald out there in the AFC West. The Trenches Diamond Double Box. We got 5 of 30 here. These are all authentics. And all of them are big names. And this right here is a perfect example of a great filler. One of the better receivers in the league last year. The number 1 for the Texans. More than 1,000 receiving yards. It's Nico Collins. That's the AFC South. New customer mojo. What's up, Ali? It's beautiful in the AFC South. The Lunar Authentic Nico Collins had more than 1,200 receiving yards with C.J. Stroud throwing the ball, who have more than 1,200 for a long time. It's an Ohio State and Michigan connection, Alex.
Oh, I did not know.
It's kind of fun, those two.
I mean, he was a monster this last year. I know, like, we praise C.J. Stroud as we should, but this guy still has to get open for C.J. Stroud to throw him the ball.
1,297.
Yeah. I mean, right away in that playoff game, boom, he had like an 80-yard touchdown. I was like, oh, that's how this is going to go today.
Right. So beautiful get there. Ali, Nico Collins. Yeah, I think the Texans, man. It feels weird to say, but they might be a playoff team like the next 10 years in a row. We're close to it as long as Stroud is healthy.
I was going to say, yeah, as long as C.J. Stroud is healthy the way he looked in his rookie year, I mean, it was arguably the greatest rookie season ever by a quarterback.
Yeah.
You can't count Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, it's not a rookie season.
It's not a rookie season.
Yeah, I know Herbert had more touchdown passes, but probably I agree with you overall. Might have been the best rookie campaign of any quarterback we've seen. So
shut down that narrative of Ohio State quarterbacks.
Yeah. That's one thing I was talking about last night, because I know we're talking about the draft. I can't stand that. They're like, USC quarterbacks are bad, Texas Tech quarterbacks are bad, Ohio State quarterbacks are bad. Every quarterback is different. If you think a guy's going to be a bust, give me the argument, but don't give me the he went to that school type argument, because those things do change from player to player, no doubt. Stroud just has that touch, that like it factor, that ability to complete any pass that I guess it doesn't matter where he went to school.
Well, it was funny when he was coming out. They're like, Stroud is the best thrower of the football, but, and then like everyone, like a lot of analysts had buts.
But
isn't that all you need to know? He's the best guy at throwing the ball.
That's what the position's about, I guess. But like you said, doesn't hurt to have a guy get open. Even if you're a great passer, if nobody gets open, you won't put up great numbers. Simple as that. So we got box 29 next. Nico Collins, a filler. I always say the diamonds are the best, break in the room. It's a perfect example, filler, authentic. Nico Collins in here.
No, I mean, yeah, he's going to be a guy to look out for these next, I don't know how many years.
No doubt. Box 29 coming up. 12 in 21 chance at a headliner now in the diamonds. Oh, you got to be kidding me. This is crazy. We almost never pull this team, but it's back-to-back Houston Texans.
Oh.
In my opinion, the greatest Texan of them all. It's J.J. Watt.
Oh, yeah.
3-time Defensive Player of the Year. One of the best all-around football players. One of the best all-around people in football history. Ali, first ever break. $174. J.J. Watt Flash Authentic. Nico Collins Lunar Authentic. We're looking at probably more than $1,000 value for just $174.
How you do it?
How about that, Alex? How about that? Congrats, Ali. Welcome to the break room. Yeah, welcome with a bang, as Mike Green would say. J.J. Watt Flash Authentic. I mean, definitely worth a lot more than 174, those two lids in that double up.
Oh, yeah.
And you can still double up with Adrian Peterson, Barry Sanders. A lot of good possibilities here in our diamond helmets. So, I think we should run this back, Alex. What do you think?
I don't see why not.
It's now 20 diamonds left. Still 11 headliners left, including 8 photoed headliners. Congrats, man. Nice double up, says Josh Herwick. Yeah, big congrats. That's one way to start your UA Breakroom career. I think Steven Raljak had the best start because he got a custom, Speed Flex Josh Allen.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, but this is one of the better starts you can get off to because this has 2 lids with 1 spot and both authentics. The Texan Flash looks nice.
Take that to all the people that don't like the AFC South.
Right? We had
hate on it.
We had a guy last night. Again, I don't mean to call anybody out, but he's like, I got the AFC South again. The randomizer's rigged. And I'm like, do you hate the AFC South? I mean, I guess some divisions are better than others, but overall, we have good stuff in every single place. Ali, living proof to that on the J.J. Watt and Nico Collins authentic helmets.
Still all subjective because you can get a Trevor Lawrence, C.J. Stroud, J.J. Watt in the AFC
Peyton
South.
Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Reggie Wayne.
Marvin Harrison. There's plenty of great names in every division.
There's great names in every division. I couldn't agree more. Jerseys are next. Jersey single number 2. If I could type here. Go ahead and drop me a box number. We got Sean Blasco, Matthew Cervantes, Ryan Bauer, Adam Hoffman, and Mike Horgan in the jerseys. And then we do have that practice squad on the way next. Practice squad number 1. A little open right now, Alex. We are 2 to go in the minis, 4 to go in the jerseys. Get those orders, guys. Let's keep those breaks going. 6 to go in the next practice squad double box. Again, NFC North has 3 authentic headliners in there. Calvin Johnson, Custom Lid, Goff, and DJ Moore. AFC East, Marino, and Tua. So we got a lot of good double up opportunities for you guys in the breaks. So give these guys about 40 seconds here, 30, 40 seconds on a jersey box number. All the jersey headliners left because it's a brand new series in the jerseys. AFC East is a good spot here. Tyreek Hill and Bruce Smith is one we have in here. All-time sack leader Bruce Smith.
I think I've seen just about every single name now in this break room.
What do you mean? Like all?
Just every football player I could think of, I think I've almost seen at this
Pretty
point.
much. The only guys we don't get are the guys that don't sign.
Yeah.
Because there are some guys that just don't sign much out there. So one name that Colin Rudiso finally saw last night, Corey Dillon.
Oh, he finally got to see Corey Dillon. It took long.
He was so excited.
Oh, man.
It was a sick Corey Dillon Bengal custom jersey. It's as if the guy saw Patrick Mahomes or something. He was pumped.
Well, a couple guys I didn't see for a while. Like, I didn't see Cooper Kupp for a while. We'd be getting a lot of Cooper Kupp. Puka, I didn't see. A lot of Rams. And Aaron Donald. And now we have a lot of Aaron Donald.
Chris
awesome.
Chris Knowles, are you out there? He likes his Aaron Donald. He's out there in the diamond helmets,
Ooh.
Mr. Donald. All right, no jersey box number. I'm going with our wheel here. 1 to 30 on the wheel. Let's see what we got here for our wheel. How about box 16? So 16 it's going to be. Ryan Bauer called out 21, but the wheel was up. He called it out right as 16 was selected. We're going to stick with 16. I gave these guys obviously a couple minutes on that box call. Obviously, if we switch it, it's a headliner. Everyone else gets mad in the break. And if you do want to head over to our rules page, it'll tell you once the wheel goes up, the box numbers are final. If the wheel and the box number are at the same time, I will maybe give it to the customer, but that's once the wheel is up. The wheel was already spun by the time we got to 16. So it is going to be 16 for this one. We got Adam Hester asking any Devin Hester. We just had Devin Hester like 2 or 3 times last week. I'm guessing he's not in the break because he might be a headliner, but you never know. In a diamond, a vault could be a filler name. As far as I know, no Devin Hester at the current moment, but we have had Hester before, and we will get Hester again. The recent Hall of Famer and rightfully so, the best kick and punt returner of all time, Bear legend Devin Hester.
I think when we found out he was in the Hall of Fame, like the next day or even maybe like that day, we literally had Devin Hester Hall of Fame minis.
It was crazy. It was crazy. That's how fast we are here in the break room. I remember when DJ Moore came to the Bears, it was like 5 days later we had DJ Moore Bear helmets. It was spooky. Spooky. The Hester was probably even more spooky.
Yeah, it was.
So that's just what we do here. We're quick. We're on top of things here in the UA Live break room. So 7 and 8 clicks. Matthew up top's got the NFC North. Ryan right below in the NFC South. Matthew NFC East. Mike NFC West. Adam AFC North. Sean AFC South. Matthew AFC East. And Ryan, you've got the AFC West. The Sackman jerseys number 2. I guess it's named after Bruce Smith. It makes sense. Most career sacks, Alex. That does make a lot of sense here. All right, 16 of 30. The Joe Montana box. We got a Matthew Wynn, former Pro Bowl tight end, tough guy, Notre Dame Irish, New York Giant, Super Bowl champion. It's Mark Bavaro on the Giant custom jersey. JSA certified. Matthew had 3 spots in that break. Can't say he didn't earn it on the Bavaro jersey. All right, Matthew. Something about those Notre Dame tight ends. There's so many of them. Cole Kmet, of course, with our Bears, but a lot of good Notre Dame tight ends, getting drafted in the last, 20, 30, 40 years, for sure. So Josh says the Mel Renfro Hall of Fame Cowboy jerseys up for trade.
Ooh.
Well, there's always Cowboy fans out there listening on the Cowboy gear. We'll put the Bavaro away. And we have the practice squad coming up next, Alex. Good job, guys. Keep knocking out those breaks. Obviously, like we've been saying, diamonds and vault are always great breaks no matter what. But if we're looking at the current ratios, the break that makes sense to be the hottest right now would definitely be the practice squad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I advise you guys to jump in there ASAP. Authentics for as low as $45 in the single box. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, Devin Hester, I think, took, 3 years to get in the Hall of Fame, Alex? 2 or 3 years. I thought he should have been first ballot, personally.
Oh, yeah.
He's the best ever at a spot. So, hashtag got robbed. I'm guessing Adam is a K-State fan, though. Got a lot of good K-State guys. Speaking of returners, Darren Sproles.
Oh, yeah.
That could be a great filler in any one of our breaks. Practice squad is next. The practice squad single. Practice squad single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Billy, Matthew, Brandon, Joe Saki, Mike Horgan, William Maynor, and Keith Carney in the practice squad number 1. Saki wants lucky number 13. What's up, Joe? What's going on, Joe? Looking for number 13 in box 13. It makes a lot of sense why Joe Saki's in this break. He's a Dolphin fan. There's a Tua and, of course, the Dan Marino Authentic in here. So he is jumping in at the right time. Now, a guy like Matthew McLaughlin is a Lion fan. I'm surprised he's not in here already in the practice squad. But Joe's looking for number 13 in box 13, Dan Marino. 4 to go in the diamond single, 1 to go in the minis. He says, I'm fishing for Dan the Man. Trying to reel him in with that hook, Joe Saki, right? The best Dolphin of all time. The best quarterback to never win a Super Bowl, Dan Marino. Only guy to beat the 85 Bears. 85-86 Bears, undefeated, minus that game against Marino and the Dolphins. So 8 clicks. Joe Saki in the NFC North. Joe, not the Marino. Actually, you have the Marino spot as well. AFC East, excuse me. You've got them both. Taylor Jones says, good day for a win. I'm feeling it. There you go. Positive mindset. Matthew Redfield, new customer in the NFC South. Matthew, let us know what squad you like and how you heard about UA. Keith Carney, NFC East. William Maynor, NFC West. Brandon Fox, AFC North. Mike Horgan, AFC South. Joe Saki, AFC East, and Billy Spencer, AFC West. So we have 3 NFC North headliners and 2 AFC East headliners. Joe Saki, you got some good spots, brother. Williams in that Debo Samuel spot. Keith is in that Emmitt Smith spot. Good luck, folks. Let's see what we got here in box 13. Lucky number 13, perhaps, for Saki, as Williams says. Well, it won't be Marino. It's a mini helmet. As for the item... how about this? One spot, William, the NFL's 3rd all-time leading rusher. It's Frank Gore. Beckett certified QR sticker on the back with the QR code. One spot, William Maynor. Congrats on your Frank Gore mini helmet. This guy just loved to take hits. The most carries in league history, and only guys with more rushing yards than him ever are Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton. Pretty good company for Frank Gore. So good filler, William Maynor. And I'm getting overwhelmed, Alex.
Oh, man.
It is now a 10 in 13 chance at a headliner in the practice squad.
Let's finish it up.
Let's go. 7 in 13 for photoed, and then 3 secondary headliners. Makes it a 10 in 13 chance. The odds are nuts. I'll give you actually maybe one even better. It's a 4 in 13 at an authentic in the next practice squad box. Almost a 1 in 3 chance.
What are we doing?
Right? Way to go, Trade Master, says Joe Saki. Got the pom-poms out for William Maynor. All right. I think... Who was the guy asking? Josh was asking for a Mel Renfro jersey. William would offer up the Frank Gore mini for that. That's actually a pretty good offer on Williams' part. Not sure who Josh's squad is, but Frank Gore mini helmet for that jersey. Obviously for William it works because he's a Cowboy fan, but overall I'd rather have a Frank Gore personally, but it's obviously personal preference.
Yeah.
Jerseys and minis typically worth about the same.
About the same.
Depends on, what type of mini, what type of jersey, who the player is. But if we had like a Cowboy mini and a Cowboy jersey unautographed, we'd be splitting hairs as far as the value, about the same. Okay, so they're trading, Alex.
All right.
Let's make it happen. So, do you want me to use William Maynor's order number and just put Mel Renfro? How do you want to do that?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So I'm going to put Mel Renfro for Williams' order number. And we'll make sure we note that in the recap. And then the Mel Renfro. So Josh is going to get the Frank Gore. So I'm going to use Josh's order number from the Sackman jersey, right?
Yes, that works.
All right, perfect. All right, that's a good trade. I think that works for both sides. Josh and William Maynor. Trade Master is back, baby, he says. You got to win something to trade, and William, when he did. So this will be Frank Gore for Josh. All right, so I'm just going to put this on there, and then this could be for the other one there.
Sounds good.
All right, what do we got next, Alex? Are we caught up?
I think we're caught up.
Oh, it's been so weird. We've been so busy all week that I've only been caught up a handful of times when I've broken. So anytime we're caught up, I'm like, what is going on? And we're not caught up because the mini just sold out. Mini helmets just sold out. And we're on the doorstep of a jersey break, 2 to go. So much for being caught up.
That's how it goes.
Josh says, thanks, Williams. I'm a Skull fan, Viking fan. Josh. I always get good Vikings in the room. Adrian Peterson in those authentics at the moment, by the way. LT headliner still out there, Ron. We did pull LaDainian Tomlinson, yes. Or he's talking about Lawrence Taylor. I think we pulled both of those guys yesterday, actually.
Probably.
So I don't think so as far as LT goes. I'm scanning our board because we have new series in the room. So that did go. Yes, neither LT is on my headliner board. But I have seen Lawrence Taylor as a filler in the diamonds, so you never know. So mini double box is coming up. Nose for the end zone, Mark Stoner. Josh is back. Chris George, Ryan Bauer, Justin Antrim, Ryan Bauer, Josh Herwick, and Chris Abermatz. Our first mini double coming up. We are going to have a chase wheel spin because the mini helmets are the chase. So let me know, guys, on those box numbers. And we do have 4 to go in the next practice squad single, 5 to go in the practice squad double. So they are catching on what's happening here, Alex. They are catching on here in the practice squad. Jeanette Lee is in, Chris Abermatz, Reginald Taglicott, Victor Badillo, Mark Stoner, Charles Nelson, Leighton Jones, all these guys in the last 10 minutes or so. Jim Hill as well. Thank you, guys. Josh wants 19 and 24 in the minis. All right, Josh, 19 and 24 are good. 20 to 21. And I will get 25 to 29 on the ticker. Perfect. We got Joe Montana on the Chiefs. And we got the White Mamba, Brian Scalabrine. Or the Black Mamba, if you want to go with the better player. Nose for the end zone. So I think we're going to get the cycle today, Alex, right? The vault and the slabs are the only ones we haven't done yet.
Cycle is just common now.
Yeah.
You got to get it twice.
It's no big deal, right?
No, not these days.
That vault, by the way, Barry Sanders authentic, Bryce Young authentic, Terrell Davis authentic, custom Jim Brown authentic, Micah Parsons rep, Herbert rep, Kelly rep, 7 and 15 chance at a headliner with 3 vault keys. So do not forget the vault. That is a excellent series as well, folks. All right. Good luck, guys. 8 clicks. 7 and 8. All right, Chris George. I always want to call him Curious George, but he's got the NFC North. Ryan Bauer in the NFC South. We got Josh Berthayamu, NFC East. Josh Herwick, Attack of the Joshes in the NFC West. Mark Stoner, AFC North. Chris Abermatz, AFC South. Ryan Bauer, AFC East. And Justin Antrim in the AFC West. 19 and 24 in the mini helmets. We got our first mini headliner. One of the best running backs of all time. It is Josh Herwick in the NFC West. Marshall on the Marshall Falk Ram Flash Mini. One of 3 guys with 1,000 rush yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. He is top 10 all-time in rushing touchdowns, top 15 all-time in rushing yards, 3-time Offensive Player of the Year, former MVP, former Super Bowl champion, top 10 running back of all time, Marshall Falk, and probably the 3rd best of my childhood. It went LT, Adrian Peterson neck and neck, and just a half step below Marshall Falk were the best 3 guys I saw. He was basically Christian McCaffrey before Christian McCaffrey. Just had more, stayed healthier for longer, right?
Yeah.
So definitely an all-time great. Good job, Josh Herwick. Has 1 spot in that break, $47. I can tell you this Marshall Falk Mini worth more than $47.
Yes, it probably is.
So good job, Josh. Marshall Falk. I always say as good as he was, maybe those guys helped him, but I could also argue that, sometimes they say that they didn't run the ball enough with the Rams because that passing offense, Bruce and Holt, had he gotten more touches, he could have had even more rush yards. The great Marshall Falk.
It definitely works both ways.
Yeah. Like, it opens you up in some ways, but it also, takes away from the yards.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably, for me, the best offense ever. You put those guys in the modern game, I mean, sheesh. Look out. Box 24 is next. Our second mini in the double box. This is an excellent secondary name. One of the best sack guys of all time. Hall of Famer, part of that New York Jets sack exchange, Mark Gastineau. AFC East, Ryan Bauer. Beautiful Jet Mini. Jets, Jets. All right. Now that sack exchange line was really, really good. And he was the best part of that team, right?
Oh, yeah.
An absolute beast, one of the best defensive ends of all time. Led the league in sacks twice. Led the league in back-to-back seasons in sacks.
Ooh.
5-time Pro Bowler. An absolute beast. Marky Mark right there. Actually, I'm looking at the only guys to lead the league in sacks back-to-back years. It's Mark. And then it was, it says here on line, it was Reggie White and TJ Watt. That's pretty good company.
I'm surprised this guy in the table didn't do it.
Right, JJ Watt? Yeah. Also, Bruce Smith never led it back-to-back seasons. We're getting some of the pass rushing greats here in the breaks today. That one, Ryan, by the way, was JSA certified, sir. JSA certed. All right, what do we got doing next, Alex?
Ooh, hopefully a practice squad. I'm getting close.
Getting close. On the doorstep. On the doorstep of the practice squad. That's one of my favorite nicknames, the Sack Exchange. I like it better than the Purple People Eaters. I mean, that one is good, but it just works, right? Because of the, stock exchange, the Sack Exchange for the Jets works very, very nice. So practice squad double, practice squad single, 1 to go. Really, only question is which practice squad is filling first, Alex.
Yeah.
Because all of these are going to be filling real quick. So Dan Marino will be on the table here very soon. Calvin Johnson, ripped authentic. It's going to be a sick-looking lid, man, in the practice squad.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Look at this thing. This is actually, it has a visor too, Alex. Look at that. The silver coming out. The black Eclipse. A guy that doesn't sign all that often, Megatron. Pure talent. He's probably the second most talented receiver I've ever seen. Randy Moss is number 1 for me. Megatron is number 2. Obviously, kind of like Barry Sanders. A little bit shorter career. Even more so in his case. But he was so good that everybody knew, Hall of Famer, which he already is, of course, Calvin Johnson. So, that is, well, maybe the best helmet, maybe not. A lot of folks like quarterbacks who can argue Dan Marino Lunar Authentic maybe is better. They're both sick, though. I mean, Jared Goff, Salute to Service Authentic still in here. The Tua Photo, the Emmitt Smith Football. A lot of goodies coming up in the practice squad. I'm guessing Saki's probably back in, right?
Not yet.
Joe! 1 to go in each. Authentics. We have a custom Jim Brown with orange clouds coming out. One of the best running backs of all time. In fact, in my opinion, arguably the 2 best running backs ever, both in this series. Barry Sanders on that new Salute to Service Authentic. Practice squad is ready, looks like. Thank you, Alex. Bryce Young Authentic. Terrell Davis Authentic. Micah Parsons full-size rep. We got a Herbert full-size replica helmet. And then we have a Jim Kelly secondary headliner. Only 15 boxes left in the vault. Come and get them, guys. Now let's knock out this vault break. Help out our guy, Charles. I feel like the vault, Charles, probably going to heat up a little bit at 3 p.m. Because at the moment, looks like the practice squad is kind of stealing the show, Alex.
As expected.
Right, that's what we said coming on the air. The practice squad is going to be super hot today, and it has been super hot today. Makes sense. Practice squad double number 2. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. That is Reginald Taglicott, Christopher Taylor, Jeanette Lee, Ryan Bauer, Mark Stoner, Keith Carney, and Chris Ripka in the practice squad double box. 3 NFC North headliners, 2 AFC East headliners. You're going to win a headliner with just 1 spot. It looks like the single went as well for the practice squad. The jersey break as well, guys. You guys are doing a great job on attacking that break page. Keep those orders coming. Only 12:56 though, Alex. We are just getting started with the noon show. I know on Wednesday and Thursday we didn't even have a lunch break, so we'll see what happens today. Obviously, if these guys want to keep us busy enough.
Tuesday didn't have a lunch break.
Tuesday didn't. Tuesday and Wednesday, that's what it was. Were you here for that show?
I was here for Tuesday.
Okay, now it's here for Wednesday. So, yeah, it was chaos. Reggie Tags wants 28. All right, Regimo. Good to have you, brother. 28 coming off the board. Now, Reggie, we did pull the Tomlinson, but there's a Herbert. He's a Charger fan. And we've had a lot of LaDainian Tomlinson lately in the breaks. Thank you, Reggie. Here's Marky Mark. And then 5 for Chris Ripka. This is the double box, actually. So Reggie got his first box in first, but Chris Ripka got the second box in before him, sandwiched in the middle. So it's going to be box 5 from Chris Ripka. So 3 and 4 will be on the ticker, and then box 5 coming up here. All right, good luck, folks. Let's see some heat here in the UA Live break room. Practice squad, double box, number 2. Number 2. All right, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 clicks. All right, Mark Stoner up top. Mark's got the NFC North. NFC South is Jeanette Lee. Reginald Tagliacata, NFC East. Christopher Taylor, NFC West. Mark Stoner, AFC North. Ryan Bauer, AFC South. Keith Carney, AFC East. And Chris Ripka, AFC West. All right, good luck, guys. Double the boxes, double the fun. Number 28 coming up here. Ah, this is good. This is nice. We got a signed Tua photo, baby. NFL leader in passing yards this last season. That is Keith Carney in the AFC East. You've got the Tua photo. I think Alex stepped out to bring back some boxes. I'm going to go ahead and get that Tua photo myself here. Ooh, that's big. Looks nice. Look at this thing. The best current lefty quarterback. A lot of folks doubted this guy because of injuries, but man, he has delivered. It is the beautiful Tua photo. NFL leader in passing yards. Had a great season. Played in every game. Took the Dolphins to the playoffs. Good job, Keith Carney. And that is box 28, William. Box 28 was the first one. 5 we'll do next. Oh, that's right, William. They're looking to see what was in 5 from last night. Makes sense. Good get on the Tua, Keith. Very, very good get. So, we got one awesome Dolphin quarterback. I'll raise you another one. We do have a Marino still left. All right, box 5 here. 5 of 35. Got a mini helmet next. We did pull a headliner finally. Tua on the photo. We got a winner coming up next here. It is the Dallas Cowboy salute to service with the smiley face, Charles Haley. More than 100 career sacks. Pro Football Hall of Famer, 5-time Super Bowl champion. Only guy with more Super Bowl wins than him, a certain guy named Tom Brady. That is the NFC East. That is Reginald Tagliacata on the Charles Haley salute to service. JSA certified. Very nice Reggie tags. All right, Reg. That's how we do, brother. That's how we do. A little bit of box, actually not box number no joke, because Chris had the 5 technically. But Reggie's coming up with the dub. So, headliner ratio's still looking incredible here. 4 authentic helmets left. The practice squad, Alex. 4, 7, 9, 11 boxes left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 photoed headliners and 3 secondary and 11 boxes, including 4 authentic helmets. So, I would say jump in the next one. And we do have a single coming up as well. Before that, a jersey. Then we have a slab double box as well. So good job, Reggie Tags. Charles Haley. We had a Charles Haley recently, Alex, that I found kind of funny because it had the Intimidator inscription, but also had the smiley face. I was like, it's kind of, a little different.
Yeah.
It's been a while, says Reggie, right? Congrats, man. Well earned on the W, Reg. Good to have you back in the winner's circle. Sometimes it just starts with, a filler hit, and then you build your way up to a headliner, then you're off and cooking. So, jerseys are next. We got Tom Caginelli. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too badly. New customer, Christopher Taylor, Leighton Jones, Mark Stoner in here. We got Justin Antrim and the real David Macias. He was smack talking David Griffin the other day. He said, I'm the real David.
Oh, man.
And David Griffin was surprisingly stunned.
Down? He just backed down. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do. It was weird. So go ahead and drop me a box number for the third jersey break. And then we got practice squad, slab double as well. So we are moving and grooving on that break page. I did mention 4 authentic headliners left in practice squad. The next practice squad break is a single box. Obviously, in a single box practice squad break, we can't pull 4 authentic headliners. No. So the guys in that double, that single, ought to be jumping right back in. And there's 2 that are really, really good. Obviously, DJ Moore and Jared Goff are, good names, good authentic helmets. But there's a custom ripped Calvin Johnson with the visor and a Dean Marino. So those are probably the 2 biggest names. Cannot pull both in the next break either. So Charles Nelson, the vault could happen in 5 minutes. It could be in 2 hours. We never know what's going to happen in the break room. The vault is going to break whenever it fills. We're on 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. Central Time every single day. We run live fills. We typically take a brief, lunch break around 2:30. Sometimes we go right through the show, though, straight into 3 p.m. Then we take go to about 5:30. Then the guys hop on at 6, and they go to about 10, 11, sometimes 12. The break will run whenever it fills. It is going to fill today. All our breaks fill up every day. I just don't know if it's going to fill this show, Alex, because everybody is focused on the practice squad at the moment.
Yeah.
But whether it's 12, 3, or 6, no question, Charles, that break will happen, and you do not have to be present to win. So if you end up winning, we'll email you. We'll let you know. You can also hop in at any show and ask us, did this break happen? Did I win? Who won? And all the shows replay on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So we'll take care of you, Charles. Don't worry, brother. You're waiting until it fills. Correct. That is correct. Jersey break, Tom, Christopher, Leighton, Mark, Justin, and David. Let me know on a jersey break. And the guys out there, let's help out our guy and fill up that vault break. Custom Jim Brown authentic.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is an awesome, awesome get. And how about the AFC West in that break? Terrell Davis and Justin Herbert with 1 spot. Some good possibilities in the vault. All right, no box number for the jerseys. We're going to the wheel. We'll go wheeling and dealing for our jersey box. So we got box 20, looks like. So box 20 is what we'll do. Again, guys, once the wheel is up, once the wheel has started spinning, the box numbers are final. I know David came in with 29. He was a little bit late. Just a little bit late on that box call. I gave these guys actually more than enough time, Alex. So we will go with box 20. And I do this for this reason, because if people are like, oh, you changed the box last minute, and out comes a headliner, then somebody gets mad at me. So that's why we have the rule.
Oh, he said Real David is back.
Yeah, Real David is back. He's back, baby. Back with the bang. Big-time Viking fan in the room. Did get himself a snipe in the jerseys the other day. So I know he's rocking with the jerseys for now, but should he get adventurous, we do have a Adrian Peterson Flash authentic in the diamonds, as David called him the GOAT running back. Now, my opinion, the GOAT running back is Barry Sanders. He's out there in the vault and the diamonds on an authentic helmet. But a lot of folks will say Jim Brown. Many others will say Walter Payton as well. All those guys are no doubt fantastic. So jersey break coming up. Rio David in the house. We got 6, 7, and 8 clicks. Tom up top in the NFC North. The real David in the NFC South. We got the NFC East is Justin Antrim. NFC West is Mark Stoner. Leighton Jones, AFC North. Tom C, AFC South. Christopher Taylor, AFC East. And Tom's got the AFC West. Bunch of stuff is coming up, by the way. Practice squad, slabs, diamonds. A lot of goodies coming up. I told you what, this Justin guy in the jerseys, he is unconscious, Alex. He just keeps on cleaning out the jerseys. Former Pro Bowl running back, multiple 1,000-yard rushing seasons. Clinton Portis on the Washington jersey. Another one of those Miami Hurricane superstars, Miami running backs, NFC East for Justin. Now, this guy he's unconscious in these jerseys. Honestly, if I'm Justin right now, I might consider a shot at the diamonds or the vault. The high-end stuff with the authentics, with the best hits in the room. Maybe try his luck for something like that.
Either that or, I mean, you got to at least test out the practice squad.
The practice squad is only $19 more than the jerseys. And there's authentic helmets in there. Like, you can get an authentic in the practice squad that's worth, $700-800, maybe even more in some cases. And you can get that for $45. The jerseys, there's probably not a jersey in there that's even worth half of what some of the authentics are in that series. So that's only $19 more to get something that could be worth, $700-800, maybe even more, Alex. With the custom Calvin Johnson too, that thing is nice. So good job, Justin. On the other hand, though, Corby to question him. What's working is working for him, right?
Yeah.
So Clinton Portis for Justin. And speaking of the practice squad, that is coming up next. Practice squad next in the break room.
2 to go on the double.
2 to go in the double. And like I said, Calvin Johnson and Marino, sick authentic helmets. Both cannot go in this practice squad single. And there's still 6 photoed headliners. 6 photoed headliners and 11 boxes, Alex. So we can't pull all of them in the next few breaks. David says, Justin is my boss. I hate him.
Oh,
Justin, well, if he's your boss, be careful. I would be careful. So Charles got in practice squad as well. There we go, Charles. I'm guessing is he in the double, or which one is Charles in? Charles Nelson?
I believe he's in the double.
All right, you're in the double, Charles. The single's coming up now, but that double box is going to be coming up any second as well. Practice squad single number 2. Drop me a box number. I'm just a little afraid for David, because David might have one of those pink slips by the end of the day, Alex. Or they just have a really good relationship where he can just say, I hate you. So,
You never know.
I don't know. No, last night Colin called out Annette on the air, and we're all worried for his job.
He should be worried.
Yes, because we said nobody attacks Annette. She probably hears us in the background.
You can call out Matt before you call out Annette.
Yeah, I called out Matt, and Colin called out Annette.
Oh.
And then he called you out as well.
Oh, man.
But about the bags, how we don't have the helmet bags, the big ones.
It's on the Chinese New Year.
I know, they almost didn't believe us, the Chinese New Year. I was like, don't blame your teammates, blame the Chinese New Year.
The Speed Flexers still get the other
Okay,
bags.
so we saved those for the Speed Flexes.
Yeah, or custom helmet, custom authentics.
Good to know. Let's do 29. Victor was first with 29. Reggie Tags was right behind with 17. We'll do 29 here in the practice squad. Thank you guys on the box numbers. And don't worry, Charles. Practice squad double is going to be in the next 10 minutes or so. Don't have to wait long. That'll be coming up here shortly. So for that one at least, you don't have to wait too long. We are 2 to go in the practice squad double. It is most likely the next break that'll fill. I got a practice squad single, a slab double, and a diamond single to run. So probably 10, 15 minutes, Charles. The practice squad will be coming up shortly here. Yeah, if you're looking at the break page and you want to see breaks happening right away, look at the breaks to say 3 or 4 spots left, because this is a psychological thing. Once the breaks are halfway there, guys jump in right away. So those are the breaks that are definitely coming up soon. If you're seeing 2, 3, or 4 spots away on those breaks. But that vault is going to heat up, Alex. I just think right now it's the practice squad, but I think the next show it might be the vault.
I agree.
So 8 clicks. Josh has the NFC North. Keith has the NFC South. NFC East is Victor. Chris Abermatz, NFC West. Leighton Jones, AFC North. Regimal, AFC South, AFC East. And William Maynard in the AFC West. Box 29 on the way. 29 35 in the practice squad. I think this might be a secondary headliner, Alex, but the photoed headliner odds keep getting better. It's Leighton Jones with one of the more talented receivers in the league. More than 1,000 receiving yards this last year. Despite not really having a really good quarterback, it is George Pickens on the custom Steeler jersey, JSA certified Leighton Jones.
I didn't even know he had a quarterback out there.
Yeah, right? Didn't feel like it.
No.
For George Pickens.
It was free pickings halfway through the season.
Yeah, he was not shy about it either. So we'll see what the Pittsburgh Steelers do. Something tells me they'll get a good quarterback at some point. I know Fields is rumored there, but I'm not so sure he's going there.
I don't think he's going there either.
Yeah.
I think it's Atlanta or honestly
ATL.
That's the only one I can honestly see him with at this point.
So it's a deep draft. There's some really good guys. One guy I'll throw out there just for fun, Alex. A guy that could go late first round, second round, Michael Penix. That could be a good name for maybe the Steelers to pick up in the draft. Very, very good quarterback, a lefty. Only question mark with him is really injuries.
Yeah.
He's had multiple ACL injuries, but looked pretty good in the college football playoffs, I'll tell you that much.
Joe Saki, you got in the same time as Alex Mathis, so your 2 spots are going into the practice squad double number 4.
Okay, so that is for you, Saki. Unless you want a refund, let us know. Otherwise, we are going to throw you in the one that Alex said. Good job, Leighton. George Pickens. Alex Mathis says, nice hit, Leighton. Alex is a Steeler fan. I told him this yesterday. Just because there's no Steelers in the photo names does not mean there's not Steelers across the break room. They are maybe, along with the Niners and besides Dallas, the most popular team in our breaks, which makes sense. They have a lot of fans, a lot of history. Makes sense we got a lot of Steelers here at UA. George Pickens, national champ at Georgia in college. All right, slab double is next. Alex is looking for the helmets. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Steeler helmets. I think we pulled a few of the Steelers. I know we had Bradshaw and TJ Watt. But there could be some filler Steelers out there. That was box 29, Josh. So Josh is watching on YouTube. He probably did not see Victor's comment 29. So we go with the first box we see. All the chat pops up on the top left-hand corner, Alex. But for the guys that are watching on YouTube, they don't see the Facebook comments. I know the YouTube and Twitch guys see all the comments, but the guys on YouTube are not seeing the Facebook comments. Victor was first on Facebook. Believe it or not, Alex, 1/100th of a second ahead of Reggie Tags, Victor. So we did do the right box there. After which break? Is there one break before? I can give you that option, but it might sell out, honestly. But let's do the slab break first. Slab double. Slab double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Did he get 1 spot on the practice squad double or 2?
He got 2. It's getting close to filling.
Okay. Joe, let me know now, man. I would tell you I'll wait, but it's about to fill up and it's going to throw our system in chaos. I know he's probably waiting for the Merino, but we got 2 breaks to do as well. So let me know now if you don't mind, Joe. I do like to give him a chance normally, Alex, but this is the hot break right now. So that is the risk you take, I guess.
Yeah, there's only 3 spots to go.
There's only 3 spots to go, Joe. So, I mean, let's be honest. Odds say Marino's not coming out, but we don't know for sure, obviously, Alex. You never know what's going to happen in the break room. but the odds are that he's not going to be in the next practice squad double.
Don't see 7.
Is this the slabs?
Oh, the slabs.
Yeah, this is slabs. I know we haven't been doing 7 and 23 in the slabs. You got it, Josh, no problem. And I guess we can shoot him a refund. That's fine. I always say be careful with those because you could end up getting a headliner, but we do move them to the next break, but we offer them that refund option in case they want it if it oversells. And we got a crazy chase, so we'll see what happens here. So it's going to be 5 spots left then in that practice squad double box. All right, hopefully that's not one that Joe ends up regretting, Alex, but we'll see. We got 5, 6, 7, and 8 clicks. Brandon's got the NFC North. Steven's got the NFC South. And then the other spots are all Brandon. Yeah, you're good, Joe. We got you covered, brother. Just a little glitch in the system. If 2 guys are in at the exact same time, it'll let both guys get the spots. You are good. Refund. You got him covered, Alex?
Yep.
Sweet. So you are refunded, my man. Ooh, this is good. I know Joe will like this one. It's a 2020 Panini Prism Beckett rookie card. Tua, baby, on the Dolphin slab card. AFC East, Brandon Collins, a leader in passing yards this last season. Tua. This guy just has incredible touch and accuracy on his ball. So I had a feeling he's going to be a great quarterback. Obviously, Alex, for the truly, truly greats, they'll be great no matter what. But the guys that are, average, good, above average, unless you're like a, top 4 or 5 quarterback, the system you're in matters a whole bunch. Tua didn't have anybody. He was in a bad system. Gets a lot of good targets, a good system. All of a sudden, he's been incredible. And he was still a winning record, by the way. Good touchdown to pick ratio. Even before, Hill and Waddle came around. When he was healthy, he was putting up numbers. Good job, Brandon Collins, on the Tua slab card. Alrighty. And we got box 23 coming up next. Brandon says, nice. Yes, sir. And very nice as well. It is a Brandon sweep. It's another rookie card. Brian Robinson Jr. mint card. The rookie ticket card as well, mint 9. This is one of the talented running backs for the Washington Commanders. I mean, the guy got shot at, and he still put up numbers, Alex. Another one of those Alabama guys going home to Brandon Collins on back-to-back rookie cards. The big hat guy, as I call him, right?
Yeah.
Big hat guy, Brian Robinson. All right, diamonds are next. A diamond single, I believe. I'm guessing that practice squad is probably flying, Alex, right?
Yeah, you would think a little more.
Really? It's not ready yet? The next one after the double?
No.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, don't miss out, guys. Sometimes they play the wait around game and they miss out. They're like, I'm going to see what happens in the next break. And then they go to order and it's all gone. So this is the Trenches Diamonds here. Troy Turner, Matthew Redfield. New guys, welcome. Heck, Jim I don't even recognize. So let me know what team you guys like. We got Reginald Taglicod and Brandon Collins here in the Diamond Single. Diamond Single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Yeah, he did get shot. He was technically shot at, CJ. In order to get shot, you were shot at. But not only was he shot at, he actually got shot. So my wording could have been better. But technically speaking, if you were shot, you were actually shot at. But it was a successful shot, I guess. Thankfully not,
Multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times. So let me know on a box number in the Diamond Single. Seems like a really good guy.
Yeah.
So thankfully everything is good with him. A double slab, Steven. You did not win. It was a Brian Robinson rookie card and a Tua rookie card. Yep, got shot multiple times. So got shot again. If you got shot multiple times, you were shot at. I should have made my wording a little better, but technically Mark and CJ, if they'll correct me, I'll correct them as well. We'll make it even, guys. He was shot at and got hit. So multiple times. So we got 17 from Reggie Tags was first. Brandon just behind with 7. 17. 17 works. Diamond single. And he came back like right away after getting shot multiple
I think he got
times.
shot in the off season and then got back by like 4 or something, which is insane.
Yeah. The second jersey break was won by Matthew. It was a Mark Bavaro jersey. That was the result of the second jersey break. All right, diamond single coming up, guys. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Let's get that heat in the break room. 8 times on the way for our diamond single. We got 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, a lot of awesome stuff in the breaks. Everything we have here is good. Taylor says, awesome win a few minutes ago with that Pickens. A guy with the bright future, George Pickens. No doubt about that. All right, Brandon Collins, NFC North. Troy Turner, NFC South. Welcome, Troy. New guy in the break room. NFC East, Brandon Collins. We got Jim Hill in the NFC West. Reginald Taglicott has the AFC North. Brandon, AFC South. Brandon, AFC East. And Matthew, AFC West here. Trenches Diamonds on the way. Box 17. The Josh Allen box. Did have Josh Allen in the breaks yesterday. Obviously not in this series, but let's see what we got here, Alex. Ooh, I like this one. He is heating up. That is Brandon Collins. You fought the law, and Ty Law won, baby. One of the best cornerbacks of all time. 3-time Super Bowl champion, the Hall of Famer, part of the 50-plus interception club, multi-time Pro Bowler. For me as a kid, he was probably the second best corner I saw. It was, Champ Bailey and Ty Law, cream of the crop. Brandon Collins, AFC East, Ty Law filler. That's just a filler hit. Everything is certified. Yes, sir, Charles. So we have some paper cert cards, but a lot of the new stuff, for example, Beckett, they have a QR sticker. So if you hold your phone, like the COVID menu against the QR sticker, the code will come up and you're going to see on your phone that it's certified. 100% of the stuff we offer, Charles, is authenticated and certified. We have a very, very thorough process on that. We got a lot of guys trying to offer to sell us stuff, and we tell them no. Because we want to be 100% sure it goes through our system, through our certs. And as Daniel says, yes, Charles, Beckett, JSA, PSA, and Schwartz. And that is one of those things that, yes, there is scams and memorabilia, but I personally, one of the things that drives me nuts, Alex, is if I go to our Facebook ads and I see people saying it's a scam, I'm like, no, it's not. No. This is 100% certified. If you heard otherwise, you heard wrong. So, great job there, Brandon Collins, on the authentic Ty Law helmet. So, all right, we got the practice squad next. This is going to be that moment of truth for the guys to see if Marino, if Calvin Johnson comes out. I would get those spots now, Alex, because the odds of both of those coming out are very, very small. Very small. That is a good question by Charles, though, because I get it. Be skeptical. Maybe ask, was it certified? But the guys that just plainly say, oh, it's fake, it's like, how do you know? You've never seen our break room. The customers here, they know that this is all legit. Legit stuff here at UA. And I always tell all the new guys, by the way, if you guys have any questions, we'll take all questions, Alex.
Yeah.
As long as you're respectful, you know, you're not rude towards us or any of the other participants in the break room. I tend to say no such thing as a dumb question, at least for the new guys. I know Ronnie and Sulaco has been known to ask a couple questions that are borderline, but that's just Ronnie being Ronnie. So good job, Brandon. Practice squad doubles coming up here. Our third practice squad double. So practice squad double number 3. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Justin Price, Zachary Wright, Chris Ripka, and Alex Mathis in the double up practice squad here. Reggie Tags, I don't think is in this break. Do you have an order number, Reg?
He's in the number 4.
He's in the 4th one.
Just sold out.
So, Reggie, you're in the 4th one that just sold out. So, we'll have those numbers when we get there. Zachary is in the break, and he wants 3 and 4. All right, thank you, Zachary. Yep, you're on 4, Reggie Tags. Look at that, right next to each other on the ticker. Nice and easy, 3 and 4 going off. And that 4th practice squad double did sell out. Man, the next single was pretty open, Alex.
Yeah, I can't really make sense of it.
Keep attacking, guys. I don't know. I always say if they wait, sometimes you miss out. And by the way, I know only one person's going to get Marino. You know, one person will get Calvin Johnson. But there's other good stuff in the breaks. Especially for 45 or 90 bucks. There's really pretty much anything we pull out would be worth at least 45 bucks. And I would say almost everything worth at least 90, Alex. So that is good stuff. So Josh, a lot of the autographs we get are in person. We do also send some stuff out. Obviously, if you've ever been to a signing, Josh, you will see that there is people who are literally there to authenticate items. Our preference, Josh, is always to go in person. I would say that's, you know, where a lot of our stuff does come out. But obviously we can't be at every single showing across the country, so we do ship some stuff out. But there's an independent person that verifies all the stuff, and we go to, you know, legit signings, right? Big signings where big names are there. We're not going at, you know, someone's house to ask them for an autograph. So we try to be at as many of them as we can for sure. But good questions, Josh. Good questions. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Actually, do you have Charles? Yeah, Charles, you are in this one. I got you here, brother. This is your break, Charles. You've got the AFC West in this break, the practice squad double box.
Yeah, if you're ever wondering what break you're in, just look at your order number. It'll say what break you're in, and then as Kamen's about to show you right now, it says practice squad number 3.
So there you go. And Charles, you got the AFC West. Justin Price, NFC North. Alex Mathis, NFC South, NFC East. Zachary Wright, NFC West. Chris Ripka, AFC North and South. And then Zachary, AFC East. And Charles, AFC West. All right, here we go. Box 3 coming up. 3 of 35 in the practice squad. The Allen Iverson box. What's the answer to this win here, Alex?
Practice.
We talking about Hey, we talking about practice. Well, we're talking about box number mojo. Zachary Wright, full-size rep helmet. Deebo Samuel. Beautiful Niner lid. NFC West for Zachary. One of the best, you know, receivers in the league. Dual threat guy, running the ball, receiving the ball. The gadget plays Deebo Samuel. I think it was, 3 years ago now with Jimmy G, I think it was, where he was a top 5 in receiving yards and top 3 in rushing and receiving yards combined. The great Deebo Samuel. So nice hit there, Zachary.
Oh, nice.
He's a 49er fan. All right. That is fantastic. Great job right there. 3 and 4. So, Chris, we are not using box 17 for Reggie. You can only call out boxes if you're in the break. If you're not in the break, box numbers are not valid. We used box 3 as you just saw. And that is going home to Zachary Wright, a 49er fan, Debo Samuel.
I'm going to maybe guess Chris Ripka might be behind on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Just because of the timing of it is my guess. I could be wrong.
Yeah. So there you go. And we'll go ahead and change that date. Alex, I'll go ahead and change it. It is 3-1 today, not 2/29.
Yes, it is.
So thank you, Joe, for that. Oh, my bad. I misunderstood, says Chris. Yeah. Yeah, just to clarify, all box numbers are not valid unless you're in the break yourself. So great hit, Debo Samuel for Zachary Wright. And this is my personal favorite 49er player. I mean, obviously McCaffrey's the best, Trent Williams, but I'm not going to spend too much time because there's a lot of breaks happening. They're both great. They're different players, but I'm more Debo. I know you're more Ayuk, but I think he's their best receiver, the great Debo Samuel.
Can't go wrong with either one.
No, they're both really good. They're both really, really good. I just know the Niners without Debo were 0-2 this year. He's not only just a great player, but he's one of those guys that, because of the threat he poses, he's even better than the stats, so to speak. A leader as well, Debo Samuel. Good job, Zachary Wright.
It's one of those things. I think Ayuk might be a better receiver for me, but Debo's a better player.
Okay, that's one way to look at it, yeah. They're both really good receivers.
They are really good.
And they're both really good.
Ballers.
They're both really good after the catch, too.
Yeah, they're just good at everything.
Yeah, that's a loaded 49er squad. They will be back, I'll tell you that. They will be back probably in the Super Bowl. I'm a Chief guy, but I feel like they'll eventually get one at some point, San Fran, with that squad.
I'm going to say no.
You don't think so?
I think they missed their opportunity again.
Oh, the window's closing,
I
says
think
Alex.
Shanahan is going the full route of Andy Reid, and he's going to
Yeah.
have to leave to win.
Okay. You probably saw the same graphic I saw. Almost identical scenarios.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It is spooky.
Oh, look at that.
So Josh is talking about a big signing in Minnesota, and I imagine we'll probably be there. Again, whether we ship it out or send it, those are all names we get in the break room. All of them, actually. All those names. Tyson, Ric Flair, Pete Rose, Dennis Rodman, Ricky Henderson, Vlad Jr., Dave Winfield, Paul Molitor. All guys we get.
Yep.
So good job, Zachary. Debo Samuel rep. Yep, Josh, we could do that. Drop us your order number. We can look that up for you, brother. Absolutely. All right, second part of the double box break. Box 4 on the way, Alex.
I'm going to assume you were in the first practice squad, Josh, because I did see you in there.
Okay, and I don't think you
You
won.
did not win.
Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Alex. Uh-oh. Here we go. Full-size authentic. It's a headliner. The price is right. Justin Price. It's DJ Moore.
Love that.
Beautiful salute to service authentic. It's got the Beckett cert on the back. 6th in the league in receiving yards this last season, DJ Moore. And I keep saying this, but he's never really played with a great passing quarterback. The guy's put up big numbers in Carolina, big numbers with the Bears. No matter what the Bears do, the one part of their offense that I believe in is this guy, DJ Moore.
100%. I mean,
he's
never,
awesome.
Never had a passing quarterback in his career yet. He's had a 1,000-yard receiving season every year but one, and I think that one, it was like 900 and something.
Yeah,
So
he's legit.
He's legit. He's a stud. And he's definitely the one offensive piece I don't see leaving anytime
Yeah,
soon.
he's the one. I was going to get a DJ Moore jersey, I told you, but then I saw the Walter Payton. I changed my mind. Maybe I'll have to go back and get the DJ Moore as well. Because he's the one current Bear that I can say for sure is the real deal, DJ Moore.
I mean, out of the skill positions, 100%.
Yeah.
Cole Kmet is solid, but DJ Moore is very good. He's a true #1 receiver.
Yeah, and then we could be talking about a top 5 receiver for many years to come, Alex.
He's still young. I didn't realize, like, even when the Bears originally traded for him, he was only like 25.
Yeah.
Like, he's still super young.
Got a bright future. Good job, Justin Price. That value on DJ Moore is only going to go up. Justin won it for $90. It is worth a lot more than $90. Congrats, Justin, on the DJ Moore authentic helmet there in the practice squad.
Yeah, Josh, you're in the first practice squad double of the day. Did not win.
Okay, so Josh, you did not win, unfortunately, man. DJ Moore can go on the table for now. We'll see if he survives, but for now he's going in the hit video.
Just thinking of the numbers he's going to put up with Caleb.
I know. It's going to be awesome.
Tack on another 300 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he'll be top 5.
Yeah.
Practice squad double is next. Practice squad double number 4 is coming up. So go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. We got Chris Abermatz, Justin Antrim, Christopher Taylor, Reginald Taglicod, and Brandon Collins. And then we have a jersey break to follow. And again, we got a lot of great stuff left in the practice squad. Here we go, Reggie. Box 17. He's been wanting that one for a hot minute. I've been personally, secretly really curious what's in 17. Because Reggie keeps just missing it. Now, this is a double. We do need one more as well. I know Reggie's looking for J. Herbs. And Chris Abermatz wants 30. Thank you, Chris. 30 works as well. Michael practice squad left include Calvin Johnson, Jared Goff, Dan Marino, Emmett Smith, Odell Beckham, and Nico Collins. Lion stuff today, Josh? Not yet, but coming up soon. There's a Calvin Johnson authentic and a Jared Goff authentic that are coming up in the practice squad. So I would say get in there while you still can. There's how many left of these two, Alex? 2? There's only 6 boxes left, guys. Only 6 boxes left. And I think there's a Justin Herbert left as well, actually. No, that's the vault. Justin Herbert's the vault.
I mean, Calvin Johnson, Jared Goff, Marino,
Emmett Smith.
Emmett Smith. Oh, so if none of these guys come out, we know the last 6.
Yeah. So with these 2 boxes, there's 8 boxes left. We have 4 photoed headliners and 2 secondary headliners, OBJ and Nico Collins. So no matter what, after this break, there will be photoed headliners left, no matter what, Alex. So I would say get in the next practice squad ASAP, guys, while you still can. 5 to go in that single, and then 7 to go in the double. So it's going to probably be 2 doubles and 2 singles, and the series is gone just like that in the practice squad. You guys did work. Work in the practice squad series. Oh, hold on. Let me start re-randomize here. I'm going to refresh. Make sure that list is accurate. Throw these guys back in. And we will go 8 clicks. I know what Chris Abermatz is after. He's a Dolphin fan. Wants that Dan Marino Lunar Authentic. Christopher Taylor, though, has that AFC East spot. Up top in the NFC North, we got Justin Antrim. This guy's on fire in the break room. Brandon Collins, a couple wins in a row. He's got the NFC South and East. Chris in the NFC West. Brandon AFC North. Reginald AFC South. Christopher AFC East. And Brandon's got the AFC West. Box 17 coming up in the practice squad. 17 of 35. Secondary headliner. Just under 1,300 receiving yards this last season. One of the better receivers in the league. Like DJ Moore, bright future. It is Nico Collins in the AFC South.
Getting more and more.
It is Reginald Taglicod. And this one 17? It was 17. Box number mojo, Reggie tags Nico Collins jersey. So the photoed headliner ratios just got better. Everyone really wants the Emmett ball, says William Maynard, right? Charles is learning. There you go, Charles. I do tell the guys, watch and learn. That's the best way to find out how the breaks work. So, I mean, Emmett Smith ball is pretty good. I guess it's not quite as good as 3 authentic helmets, but maybe for a Cowboy fan, Alex. Yeah. Maybe for a Cowboy fan. Reggie says, let's go. Let's go indeed, Reggie tags Nico Collins jersey. We had the Collins authentic earlier. That was just a filler in the diamonds. This is a secondary headliner in the practice squad. Yeah, I think this series is going to be gone in the next 15 minutes, Alex.
Yeah.
It should be, with all the good stuff left.
And, of course, we got a great series after.
Yeah, we do. And we'll do the baseball jerseys.
I know that other good one's ready.
Oh, the practice squad? The next one?
No, not that. The other good thing.
The 1 and 4? Okay, so maybe we'll decide after the show the options that we have here. It's always good to have a lot of options, right?
Is.
Always good to have options in the break room. Lorenzo says, how do we enter? Lorenzo, here's the live break page link. This is where you get your spots. 1 in 8 chance to win for each spot you buy. So here's that link Obviously not guaranteed to win unless you buy all 8 spots. And all sorts of different, breakpoint entries are on there. All right, box 30 is next. Uh-oh. William, is this the moment, William? Is this the moment? It's not. It's not the moment. The headliner odds just got better. It was a football. Of course, it's another Justin Wynn. Former Packer receiver. Led the league in receiving yards one season. It's Antonio Freeman.
Okay.
86 for Justin Antrim. I was like, that's a football. I was like, is that Emmitt Smith? But no, it was Antonio Freeman. So the headliner odds just got better, Alex. 6 boxes left. And we got 5 headliners?
I say the single just sold out.
Okay.
So.
Hurry up, guys. Hurry up and get that practice squad.
I think 1 to go in the double now.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be 2 doubles and 2 singles, I think, Alex.
Yep.
Is the play here. So 6 boxes left. Yep. 3 authentics.
Yeah.
4 photoed headliners, counting Emmitt Smith, and a secondary guy, Odell Beckham Jr. Wow. I would be jumping in no matter what. Don't even hesitate, right?
No, I mean...
Because, all those breaks could all have authentics, potentially, Alex.
Yeah, that other double just sold out.
Excellent. So that the double you post now is going to be the last double.
Last double.
And the single you post the last single. Is that correct? Or is that already the last single?
The last... Yeah, the single that's up right now that has 8 spots will be the last single.
Okay, perfect.
So whatever is up on the break page will be the end of the practice squad.
That's it. So we got a jersey before all the practice squad chaos. Jersey single number 4. So let's keep it rolling. Sackman jerseys.
Oh, Justin Price is like, I'm going to get that whole single.
Makes sense. You know what he did? He got the whole 1 and 4 single earlier this week, I think on Monday.
Smart.
And got himself that insane Randy Moss with the Patriot Viking ripped helmet. That thing was nuts.
Well, I mean, you're guaranteed yourself basically a headliner. There's only 1 that we don't know, right?
Yeah. And you have a 50% chance at an authentic headliner at that.
Yeah.
So, what the single we bought off for $45?
Yeah.
So if he hits an authentic helmet, no matter who it is, it's worth more than what he bought in for. Mm-hmm. Probably even more than double what he bought in for, honestly. So not bad. Zachary Wright, Chad Pitts, and Ronnie Adams in the jersey single, guys. We'll give you guys about 30 seconds here. Otherwise, we are going wheeling and dealing next. So let me know what you guys would like here. Having an absolute blast on a Friday afternoon here in the UA live break room. All right, no box number. I'm going to the wheel. Nope, just kidding. Ron Adams is in here. Beats the buzzer, 29. Thank you, Ron. 29 works. We did have Zachary with 1. He was just a little bit behind. Now, Zachary Wright is in the right break room. He's a Niner fan. We get a boatload of 49ers. Not even just the photoed headliners. For example, earlier we had a Bill Romanowski and a Navarro Bowman practice squad fillers that were Niner hits. So you are very much in the right place, Zachary Wright.
That Navarro Bowman was...
Salute to service authentic. Authentic, right? In the practice squad. That was cool. All right, throw these guys in. We are going 8 clicks for the jersey break. Got 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Ronnie Adams up top. Mr. Adams in the NFC North. Chad Pitts, you've got the NFC South. Ronnie Adams, NFC East. Zachary Wright, NFC West. Chad, AFC North. Ronnie, AFC South and East. And Zachary, you've got the AFC West in the jerseys. 29 of 30 here, guys. The Sack Man. we got ourselves, I think, a secondary headliner.
Okay.
Former Pro Bowl running back, Super Bowl champion, more than 10,000 career rushing yards. What's in the water? It's Ricky Watters, baby. The Seahawks retro custom jersey, NFC West. Zachary got the West again. Now, this guy was also a former 49er running back. I know it's on a Seahawk jersey, but he was a Niner, Ricky Watters. I pulled him on the Niners, the Seahawks, the Eagles. Looks like a nice auto. Great player on all the jerseys. JSA certified Zachary on your Ricky Watters. Actually a Super Bowl champion with the 49ers as well. And how about this? A little bit extra to boot, Alex. A PA, which I'm guessing is Pennsylvania native, like Zachary. So that's a good hit for him. that's a good hit for Zachary. There you go on the Ricky Watters. I love the retro Seattle jerseys and helmets. They look clean.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yes, we are going to have something after practice squad. Daniel Kyler. I'm going to see what it is. We have a few options. Let's get the practice squad closed out first, and then we'll see. But we are going to have some sort of series to follow practice squad, Daniel, for sure. So the Jim Kelly is still out there in the vault. The Josh Allen did go. So
Well, we are, I believe, one spot away from closing out that practice squad.
okay, perfect. So Josh Underwood got a crazy Joe Namath helmet of the High Rollers series. Yeah, you did. Got Philly, Giants, and Dolphins looking to trade for some Lions. And someone's going to get that Megatron.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be sick, man.
Hit of the show.
Hit of the show. That or Marino. The Megatron maybe because it's a nicer helmet, I think. So we'll see here shortly. Good job, Zachary, on the Ricky Watters. And we have practice squad is next. This is a single, right? So the third practice squad single. All right, go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Matt Menace, Chris Abermatch, Sean Blasco, and Michael Marquez. Let me know what number you guys would like. Here we go. Matthew is ready. Wants 6. All right, 6 it is, Matthew. That is going off our ticker in the practice squad.
And it just sold out.
The series is gone?
Yes, it is.
All right, so we have the double, the single, then probably the last double, I'm guessing, after.
Yep.
All right, cool. Good job, guys. Practice squad is closed up. We'll break these boxes. Then we'll see where we're at on the break page. Kind of open right now. So if the orders are hot enough, we'll keep going. But otherwise, after the practice squad, we'll do the wheel spin and take a brief break before the 3 p.m. show. And we are going to have a fresh series for you guys. I just want to think about it for a second because we got so many options, Alex, which is good to have options, right? Remember last week when we had no options because these guys bought everything out? Well, we got reinforcements here in the break room. Reinforcements. How would the Megatron helmet compare to the Namath helmet I got, says Josh? You know, it's really hard to say with the custom lids. I know the Namath was a Hydro Flex, so it might be worth a little bit more money-wise, but obviously you're a Lion fan. If you're looking to keep, I would say that the Calvin Johnson's better. If you're looking to trade, I imagine they're pretty close, but probably the Namath is worth a little bit more because it's a speed flex.
At the end of the day, it's all personal preference.
Yeah, and that's how it is on the internet. Some of these, especially the custom lids, Alex, people will ask me, what is that worth? I can quote them the normal authentic, the Lunars, the Flashes, the Fanatics retail prices, but the custom lids, those usually go up in value and they differ a lot.
Yeah.
Differ a lot. How much is something worth? However much someone on the internet is willing to pay for it. That's the God honest truth. Because some of these helmets, some of those Hydro Flexes and Chrome Flexes, they can go sometimes for as low as $1,000 online or as high as $3,000. Depends on who's buying. So Chris Abermatz has the NFC North, Chris Ripka the NFC South, Michael Marquez, NFC East. Sean Blasco, NFC West. Matt Menace, AFC North. AFC South is Chris. Matt's got the AFC East and the AFC West. We got box 6 coming up. 6 of 35. All right. What do we got here? Oh, we got one of those authentic headliners coming up, Alex. Authentic headliner coming up. Oh, this is even better in person. The blue visor especially, Alex.
Oh, man.
It's Megatron. The Eclipse Authentic with the silver clouds coming up. We got the blue visor. This bad boy pops way more on the stream and, you know, the video than it does on the graphic, but much more so in person even. Megatron, single season receiving yard record holder, more than 1,900 in the season. Chris Abramatz. How much is this worth, Alex? A lot more than $90.
Oh.
Chris had 2 spots in a single. $90 for a Calvin Johnson authentic. That right there is incredible. Wow, wow, wow.
Man, that thing is sweet.
This is one of the coolest lids in the room today. Probably the hit of the show, given how custom it looks. Calvin Johnson. And just to answer Josh's helmet, again, question about the helmets. It does vary a lot, but an authentic helmet, unautographed, goes from $300 to $400 value-wise. You add the visor, you add the custom, you know, clouds coming out, the Eclipse, and Calvin Johnson's autograph, of course. Then it gets to be worth a lot more than that, obviously.
Oh, yeah, at least double.
Wow, I actually wanted that more than the Merino, says Chris.
There you go.
Well, you got it, Chris Abramatz. You got the Megatron. Wanted that more than the Merino as a Dolphin fan. Tells you how cool this helmet is. Good job, Chris. Love that lid. Love that lid. Calvin Johnson. All right. Practice squad double is next. So, yeah, a little bit late from Jay Underwood there. Practice squad double number 5. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. And Chris is a Dolphin fan, but he really wanted that lid specifically, so it's going to be kind of tough to get it off of him, I would say, right? Kind of tough to get it off of him. All right. So Justin, Chris, Keith, Josh, Joseph, and Michael. Let me know, guys, on 2 box numbers in the practice squad. 15, 19, and 32 to 34 left. Merino, Golf Authentics. Do have an Emmitt Smith football as well. We got hashtag options. A lot of Dolphins for Josh. Says, let's talk, Chris. Justin says, give me 33 and 34. All right, thank you, Justin. Thank you, Alex. Ooh, that one feels heavy. All right, good luck, guys. And the practice squad series about to be out the door. Ooh, Joe Saki got in here for a shot at Merino. This one might be Merino. Could be Jared Goff as well, or could be an authentic filler, but definitely feels heavy here. So 33 and 34 on the way. Larry Bird and Shaq. Or Giannis, because I'm going to the Giannis game tonight.
Yeah, it's not even the Bucks game, it's the Giannis game.
The Giannis game. My girlfriend loves Giannis. I showed her that Disney movie, and she's been hooked ever since. Joe Saki of the NFC North, NFC South. Could be a little Jared Goff for you, Saki. NFC East, Chris Ripka. Josh Underwood, NFC West. So Chris says, sorry, that one I have to keep. We'll take a very special Dolphin one. It's probably a custom Dolphin. Josh, NFC West. Keith, AFC North. Justin, AFC South. Now, Josh does have the Merino spot, AFC East. And Michael's got the AFC West here. So here we go, guys. Now we got box. Let me take the randomizer off here. Box 33 coming up, Alex. 33 of 35 in the practice squad. Good luck, folks. I think this is authentic, Alex. Is it Goff? Is it Merino? Or is it another one of those filler authentics? Because we've had a bunch of these in this series. Is this real life? Is this real life? We got an Odell Beckham Jr. Speed Flex Salute to Service hidden secondary headliner.
Wow.
OBJ Speed Flex, baby. Keith Carney, AFC North. A Speed Flex in the practice squad as a non-photoed headliner, Alex.
I thought I've seen it all. I guess not.
Let's go.
Wow.
Good job, Keith. OBJ. OBJ. One of the best receivers early on in his career. He was on to a Hall of Fame track. His first 2 seasons, he broke Randy Moss's record for most receiving yards in the first 2 seasons of a career. Now, Jay Jettis took it back for the Vikings, but this guy was incredible. One-handed catches with the Giants. Then injuries slowed him down a little bit, but did have a solid year this year for the Ravens. Had only 1 drop pass. There's a Chiefs fan page that says, let's get OBJ because he won't make drops. So good get there, Keith. Speed Flex OBJ with how much? 1 spot.
Wow.
A Speed Flex usually about $600 to $700 unautographed, which is about double a normal authentic. That's what the pros wear, most of them at least. Good job, Keith Carney, on the OBJ Speed Flex.
As a filler.
I can't believe that,
I'm at a
Alex.
loss of words.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Let's put him on here for now.
Just say, I get hyped when there's a filler Speed Flex in the diamonds. Now we're getting them in practice squads. I don't know what's going on.
The series get better every single week. Every single week. The stuff you guys are seeing this week is better than last week. And the stuff probably the next week will be even better because we just keep getting better stuff in the break room. Had a large shipment of helmets arrive yesterday and today. So there's going to be even more sick stuff in the next series we run. So we got 34 next, 34 of 35 here in the practice squad. So Merino authentic still left.
Yeah, and golf.
And golf authentic. Man. See, I thought it could be the Emmett. It's not the Emmett.
Oh.
It is going to be... Actually, you know what? We got to tenure this. I actually think it might be Cardinals. Otis Anderson, former Pro Bowl running back, Super Bowl MVP for the Giants. So this is no Giant identifier. We got to go to total games played.
Yeah, it's...
I think it's Cardinals, isn't it?
Yeah, St. Louis.
St. Louis, the Cardinals back then. So St. Louis, NFC West played 16 more games for St. Louis than the New York Giants, hence an NFC West hit, as you guys see. We go with longest tenure as far as games played. So it is Josh Underwood with the Otis Anderson football. So I think it's 3 boxes left. It's Emmitt Smith, it's Dan Marino, and Jared Goff. So 3 headliners left the rest of the way. So good job, Josh. Good job to the guys that are still left over for the last 2 breaks, right? Holy cow. 173231. Otis Anderson. All right. Well, this practice squad break has been fun, to say the least, right, Alex?
Yeah, I know.
That is the word I would use to describe it. No doubt about that. All right. Practice squad single. This is all Justin. He gets the Merino here. Man.
Yeah, so very much worth it.
Very much worth it.
Honestly, even the golf.
Even the golf. Top 5 in pass yards and passing touchdowns this last season. Yeah. Jared Goff. Full-size authentic. Oh, he wants to hit the Wheel of Doom. All right, the Wheel of Doom.
It's called the Wheel of Doom.
Wheel of Doom. So...
Just grab the 3 numbers, put in the randomizer?
I think I'm going to do the randomizer. Although if he personally requests the wheel. So, Justin, it's 15, 19, and 32. When we get to like 3 or less, they typically go to the randomizer. But if you want the wheel, I can do the wheel for you. This is out of 35. So if I do the 35 wheel, it's going to be, I mean, it could be any one of them, actually. So,
what are the 3 numbers left?
15, 19, and 32. The wheel of the randomizer. Sorry, Justin. Because I know when we have 40 boxes, I go with whatever box is closest. But I'll let him pick either one, because it is easier to randomize 3.
Because you're most likely to get the smallest number, I think. The 14?
The 15?
Based on, like...
Yeah. He says the randomizer works. Perfect.
Just because if it's anything under 15, then you
Yeah.
get 15.
Well, if it's like 1 and 2, and then it's like a 35-wheeler, I was like, you know, it's going to be 2.
Yeah.
So, in that case, I always randomize. But let's randomize for Justin. The randomizer, it has been kind to him lately. The randomizer, the wheel, the boxes. Justin's had a really good week here in the break room. Chrome Flex, Adrian Peterson.
Ooh, that was nice.
Two-tone Viking Patriot Speed Flex Moss. The one with the skull god.
Yeah, that one was amazing.
Yeah. He's had quite the week here in the break room. He is getting a headliner regardless, Alex. Yeah. So, you know, he's going to do just fine. You buy out the whole break, you want to get a headliner, he's getting a headliner. Let's do box 32. So that'll leave 15 and 19 for the double. I can actually take the practice squad off the ticker because it's gone. So 32 for Justin's box. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, sir. All right, 32 of 35. What do we got here, Mr. Price? All right, Justin. I know you're on an authentic run. I know it's not the Marino, but you know what? It's not a bad consolation prize. It's the NFL's all-time leading rusher on the Dallas Cowboy football, Emmitt Smith. The only Cowboy ever to win the MVP, Alex. Most rushing yards and rushing touchdowns ever. 3-time Super Bowl champion, going to Justin Price. So, Emmitt Smith on the football. This is always good, you know, trade bait as well. Mm-hmm. A lot of Dallas fans worship this guy, Emmitt Smith. And I always say the authentics are worth the most, but sometimes a big name is also worth a lot, whether it's money-wise or just, you know, just having it in your house, Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I love what, like, how it's got the white on the football and all the other stuff on the other side.
And it's got the Super Bowl champions for them. It's got all sort of conference championships. Mr. Emmitt Smith. All right, so the double box in the practice squad is going to feature 2 authentics. Jared Goff in the NFC North, and it's going to be Dan Marino in the AFC East. That is a pretty good double box break, if you ask me. For $90, I mean, everyone that wins this is going to be winning big. William, Josh, Christopher, Jeanette, Josh, Reginald, and Chris.
See, the fun thing always to do is open the boxes first and then randomize.
You think so?
But it's always up to them.
For this one, see, it depends on what it is, because if it's 1 box...
Yeah, it's easier.
It's easier. If it's 2 boxes, what do you guys think? And which one should we open first? I'm going to open whatever the first one is. 15, and we got 19. I'm going to do it my way because I'm so used to it, and it's easier for social media, but these guys will see the AFC East. I know if Bob is in here, he'll request the boxes first. You know, let's do the boxes. Let's do the boxes for dramatic effect.
It's always fun.
Let's do it that way. So we'll record this double box break. There's 2 boxes left. It's Dan Marino and Jared Goff. And we'll randomize the divisions at the end just to mix it up here. I know we always randomize first, but this way we see the helmets, and then we'll have the dramatic effect at the end. Who's taking them home?
Always fun to do at the end of the series.
Yeah. The very last 2 boxes left. So here's that Jared Goff authentic. The beautiful Lion standard. Jared Goff played in 2 conference championship games. He played in the Super Bowl. He's a number 1 overall pick, and he was top 5 in passing yards and passing touchdowns last season.
Yeah.
This guy is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the league. The great Jared Goff. So that is one of the boxes in this double box. And the second box is going to be Marino. We know that because we've opened up every box in the series, and we have not seen Dan Marino come out yet. No personals for this series. So all the helmets coming out in the breaks. All right. Let's get the AFC North and the AFC East, says Josh. All right, here we go. It is the Dan Marino Lunar Authentic. A man ahead of his time. 84, had 48 passing touchdowns, Alex. That record took about 20 years to break. When he retired, he had all the records. Dan the Man Marino, just a shame he never won the big one.
Yeah.
He was incredible. So, let's see. Josh Underwood, I think, is the only one with multiple spots, right?
Yeah.
So he's the only one that can win both helmets. But all these other people with one spot can win either one of them, which would be very, very cool as well. So to the randomizer we had here, 8 clicks. It's the top one for the NFC North and the 7th one for the AFC East. So we got 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's going to be Chris Ripka with the golf and Reggie Tags, Reginald Tagliacon with the Dan the Man Marino. Holy cowboys. Both getting snipes. I do feel bad for Josh Underwood, but feel good for the other two guys. Good job, Reggie Tags. Good job, Chris Ripka. $90 for a full-size authentic quarterback, and especially in Marino's case, one of the all-time great quarterbacks. That is fantastic. Reginald Tagliacon with number 13. Another stat on Marino that I haven't mentioned too often, the lowest sack percentage in football history.
Ooh, that's a good one.
No one has been sacked. Only, I think it was like 3.1% of dropbacks he got sacked, Alex. He's got the single-season record and the career record, Dan Marino.
And that's a credit to him getting the ball out fast, because I don't know if he even had a Hall of Fame offensive lineman or not.
Dwight Stevenson.
Dwight Stevenson, that's the one.
But still,
yeah.
Yeah, you still got to get rid of the ball quick
Yeah.
if you're Dan Marino. So, 3.1%, lowest sack percentage in the career, 1.0 in the 88 season. Holy cow, nice comeback win, says Reggie Tags. Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. You're welcome, Reggie Tags. This is, depending on how you feel about custom lids and how you feel about the two players, this is at worst the second best hit of the show, at best the best hit of the show, Dan Marino.
Yeah, I'm going to go with second behind Calvin.
Yeah, I'm going to go the same as you, but great job, Reggie Tags. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and give the rundown. I think it's tough to say a Speed Flex is not top 3, but I don't think it is for me. Because I'm a player name guy. I think Calvin Johnson is my hit of the show because it's the great player and it's a custom lid. Plus, we see him a little bit less than Marino. I'm going silver Marino. I'm going to go bronze JJ.
Yeah.
JJ Watt.
If it wasn't on the Flash, I would have went Goff, actually, just because I think Goff's underrated. But
So JJ 3 and then what? Goff or OBJ 4? It's tough.
I'll go Goff 4. I do love
Goff
the OBJ
4.
just because we had a Speed Flex as a filler in the practice squad. I can't get over that.
That's cool. That is cool. Odell Beckham Jr. here. Nice looking lid. Thanks, guys, says Chris. Way to finish off the series, says Joe. Yeah, Dan Marino at the end. That is fantastic. So, awesome hits across the board. Let's knock out this chase wheel spin. And let me take a peek at the break page right now. We're kind of open, right, Alex?
Very, very open. Lowest break is 6 spots away.
All right, so we are going to take that lunch break. I almost forgot what that is, a lunch break. And then we'll get you guys a fresh series for the 3 p.m. show as well. So we'll knock out that wheel spin. It's been another fun show, Alex. They've all been really fun. It's been a busy week. The practice squad. This one actually survived a few shows, believe it or not. I know the last few practice squads went in a show.
It's been insane.
So, oh, there we go, Reggie Tags. There's a good luck charm. Had my Mark Super Landmark Clayton dual jersey next to me, and then their Big Daddy came through. Daddy's in the house, Reggie Tags. Dan Marino, and he got his receivers as well. So, good job, Reggie. So, it was the mini helmets were the chase. We only had one mini break, right? So, only 8 names. Oh, why is this so high? Here we go.
Must have had a big wheel spin last night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 36 jerseys.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, 36 jerseys last night. That did it. So, Josh, the vault is a leftover from last night. The vault will probably happen I think the one you're talking about is one that happened last night, Josh, because we only have one person in the vault double. The vault single was wide open. So I think you're referencing a break that happened last night. So let's throw these guys in for the chase wheel spin. 8 clicks. Mark Duper, says Reggie Tags. Yeah, super duper. Got 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's Justin Antrim with the W. So Justin, I'll give you about 30 seconds to a minute. Let me know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. That guy's been winning a lot, Justin. Then Alex, about a 45-minute break. And we're right back here at 3 p.m. Central Time.
Oh, yeah.
So should be another busy show here in the UA Live break room.
It's all we do now.
It's always busy. Every single day, we are nonstop busy. So are you out there, Justin? I think he was in the chat earlier today, but I have not seen him lately, at least. That's David Macias' boss.
Oh.
Hated by David, apparently.
Oh.
But, I mean, I like the guy. The little bit I've known him, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
But apparently, David Macias does not like him.
Oh, man.
Yeah. A little drama in that office. All right, Justin, I'm spinning this bad boy. Let's see what you're taking home, brother. Oh, big buddy!
Here we go.
Big buddy! $94! Let's go, Justin. He can get in like 3 jersey breaks with that money, Alex. Almost 4, actually. So good job, Justin. $94 Ultimate Autograph gift card. So hit of the show, the Megatron.
Yep.
Runner-up, like we said, Marino. Overall, great show, guys. Had a lot of fun breaking boxes tonight. Actually, I guess this afternoon. Afternoon. I always work the nights. It feels... Sometimes you lose track of your days in this break room.
I think everyone's happy you just didn't say morning.
That's true. It is no longer the morning, Alex.
The morning.
So thank you so much, Alex, for producing, doing a great job as always, co-hosting with me. Thank you so much to the customers for watching, chatting, and buying. You guys are the best. We'll hop off here. We'll be right back in 45 minutes, 46 to be exact. 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time, every single day, right here at Ultimate Autographs, guys. See you soon.